Hey fam, Swati Tuk Kong Krap, it's Nick here, and it's finally time for the AYN Odin 2 Portal unboxing, right after this. So to start off, the Odin 2 Portal arrives in a clean, minimal box, nothing too flashy, pretty simple. The biggest thing is on the back. You get your model and capacity verification, so I got the white colorway with 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte of internal storage. I just want to know from you real quick, would you have chosen the black, the white, or the indigo colorway? Let me know down in the comment section below. That said, let's pop open this box, and right away you get a card from AYN, which if you flip it over is a quick reference guide that goes over the specs of the device as well as the interface of the button, so you know which buttons do what things. So I gotta appreciate that. Move that off to the side a bit. Have a nice little device cover here. And you have a nice little QC stand to let you know that it did pass their QC, which is always good to hear. So let's go ahead and slide this bad boy out, and you can already see this is super white. Not just white a little bit, but quite white overall. And then the only other thing in the box is a AYN C2C charging cable. No adapter, sadly, but again, this is quite a bit cheaper than the ROG Ally X, so we'll give it a pass, but still dock it points on the final review. So this still isn't your average handheld, and it really shows. The Odin 2 Portal feels compact and sleek, and it feels well balanced, and the buttons are extremely tactile, and the joysticks are precise. And those analog sticks, super smooth, and that's a big deal for racing games and first-person shooter games. The model I'm testing here is the maxed out 16 gigabyte of RAM and a massive 1 terabyte of storage, which is laptop tier storage and something that can slip into a sling bag. So let's go ahead and get it booted up. Now this guy is rocking an OLED screen, so the blacks are black, the whites are white, like no other. Have to give them, they have a nice little splash screen there. And welcome. The nice thing is that this is a pure version of Android, so I'll go ahead and pause it here while I get everything else squared away for you. After connecting to the Wi-Fi, we get greeted with a system update, which honestly I think is a good thing. You want to make sure that your device is as up to date as possible for any fixes that AYN may have pushed to the device, as well as latest security patches from Google. Once you get your device all set up, you get your choice of the Odin launcher or AOSP launcher, which is vanilla Android, so that's what I'll be choosing here. And it asks, would you like navigation style or the 3-button navigation if you're still old school. So I'll choose navigation. And there we go. See, we can still get into the Odin launcher if we want to. And we have this beautiful OLED screen looking fantastic, if you may ask me. It's a 7-inch OLED panel that offers 120 Hz refresh rate, so everything is going to stay buttery smooth, just like on the Ally X. Let's take a look around the device. You can see we have R1 and R2 and L1 and L2. You have an exhaust here. You have volume up and down. You have a little power sleep button. On the underside, you have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You have a USB-C port, and you have a micro SD card slot that I can insert in the 512 gigabyte micro SD card that I showed in my last accessory video for the ROG Ally X. Aside from that, that's about it. You have nice ergonomic grips on the back. You have memory buttons just like you do on the ROG, and you have a big intake and a small exhaust. Overall, the whole body feels super premium. Can't feel any creaks, no flex, and it's quite interesting as you have a glass panel all the way around the front rather than just having it on the screen itself. So it gives it a completely different feel than the ROG Ally X. It's clear AYN has learned a lot from their previous Odin devices and has stepped things up quite a bit with this Odin 2 portal. With this much RAM and storage paired with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, you're looking at console quality emulation on an Android device. PS2, GameCube, even some Switch and PS3 are going to be all playable on this portable device. But performance? That's a story for the full review. So that's the unboxing of the AYN Odin 2 portal with a sleek build, generous internals, and a promising start right out of the box. A quick verdict: if Android handhelds are your thing, this one's playing in the big leagues. Full review coming soon. Hit the bell so you don't miss it or any of the other upcoming AYN Odin 2 portal videos. This has been P. Nick.